let's see. Uh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so coming to market open today. Not gonna lie, not the craziest open. Uh, Not that I was really expecting much. Today is Wednesday. Wait, let me see what news we have today. One sec. Let me see. Fox Factory. Oh yeah, no, we have no news today. Okay. Well, anyways. But yeah, anyways. So hopefully you guys are having a good morning as always. Do you guys hear me? Wait, yeah, can you guys hear me? Like, is my mic good or yeah? Yes, yes, yeah. Okay, okay, bet. Okay, so hopefully you guys are having an amazing morning. Coming to market open today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Looking at the overnight session, not the craziest session. We really had barely any movement. I know we went up and everything, but what I mean by barely had any movement is the market slowly went up. And the bad thing about this is when it slowly goes up like this, it creates very, 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 if not just no levels of liquidity at all to work with. So with the price action being so slow throughout the overnight session, yes, we had some pullbacks here and there, but realistically, we barely created any strong level of liquidity that we want to take out. We just had some small pullbacks, just like the ones that you're seeing on the screen. All right, so in terms of working with some levels of liquidity coming into market open today, we still have a few. Main one being the closest one at 937. So we're gonna try to work with something from there. Um, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, right? So, anyways, so right now, what we just finished doing. Okay, so first things first. Let me kind of organize myself. All right. So, looking at the indicator right now, what we're seeing is that it's currently marking out a 5 and 15 minute bullish rally gap right over here, right? And on the 5 minute time frame, we don't really have any fair value gap to inverse to the upside. We did, but we quickly closed it. Now we can also see that the indicator is also marking out our bias to be bullish because we took out a level of liquidity at 24,937. Right. So what we have right now, guys, is a straight sell off to the downside. We have yet to take out any liquidity to the upside because the market just opened. We're trying to hold a 5 and 15 minute bullish rally gap, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys with the amount of selling coming in. I don't think it's I don't know. We need more time behind it. I don't know if it's gonna hold. Obviously, you guys see there's still a lot of selling pressure. Maybe we do end up sweeping this level of liquidity, but obviously we might not just we're not gonna be able to enter from this 5 or 15 minute bullish rally gap. Now, I'm not saying that I'm bullish, nor am I saying that I'm bearish because we just took out this level of liquidity. Obviously, it takes a bit of time to actually find a reaction in the market. You can't just work with the first thing you see the millisecond that we inverse it. You know what I mean? But maybe we can create something. No, we can't. I was gonna say maybe we can create something on the 5 minute. But no, realistically though, we can start kind of forming an idea as to what to expect. Coming into market open. Honestly, today we probably shouldn't be looking at ES. It's not really doing anything at all. Like it's literally just frozen. So our main focus today will obviously be NQ in terms of levels and so on. Right now, someone did say that we have a fair value gap on the 1 minute, which I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna see if we can use it. Obviously, I'm not trying to rush anything off the bat. I want to give the market a little bit of time to do its own thing. But yeah, let me make sure that I'm live on YouTube. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I've been live on YouTube for a minute. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna put it on live. Okay. But yeah, no, but coming into market open, we can start getting an idea as to what to expect, you know, going further into the session. All right. Now that we took out this level of liquidity. Now, like I said, today might not be as high confidence as usual. Maybe it is. I don't know. But the reason I'm mainly saying that is because once again, with the levels of liquidity that we have to work with, they're like not very strong at all, and it looks a little bit messy looking at the overnight session and the session from yesterday. We don't have the best levels of liquidity to work with, so maybe finding a DOL sweep might be just slightly more questionable than usual. But like I said, I don't really know what's gonna happen. We'll see based off the momentum in the market. We'll see if this is even tradable. All right. Now, in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna go quickly get a water bottle. So I will be back. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. So what we're seeing right now is we're pretty much pumping up. We're getting somewhat of a 5 and 15 minute fair value gap bounce, although we did kind of fill the gap. But one thing that I am liking that someone did mention is this 1 minute inverse. Although I'm not really super in love with the 1 minute, I kind of want to use it in a way because we're getting multiple bounces off multiple time frames. So let me just prepare this and see if we can even work off something here. If it's not going to be too late, of course. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can even get this in time. Because honestly, we could definitely trade into a London high. Not that I want to rush it, so I'm obviously going to give the market a little bit more time to see what type of reaction we get, if the buying pressure looks good. But it's definitely something to have an idea on what to expect and so on. All right. So yeah, if we look to take longs, which once again, this is not a position. This is just me planning out everything to see if it even holds. But if we do look to take longs, it would look somewhat like this. Since we're trading off market open with a 35-point stop loss, and then we would just look to target these two price targets above, just like that. So let me see what I can do here. Because then it will be off the 1 minute, which will look like this. I don't know, price looks like a little bit like a little jumpy still. So, and ES is actually pumping up as well, which is a nice thing. Only thing is we're about to take out a level of liquidity. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, price looks really, really jumpy. Oh, maybe because we're just on the 1 minute. But once again, guys, this doesn't mean that I'm in a position. This is just me planning out everything. Once again, I'm not in anything, at least yet. I'm still trying to see if we can find a setup on the higher time frame, just because I don't really want to use the 1 minute. But wow, this price is really jumpy. So yeah, let's definitely not use the 1 minute. Let's give the market a little bit more time to kind of see what it wants to do. But I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, really, really impulsive price action. So now one thing that you guys do need to understand. Hold on. Is that we just finished getting a really, really strong green to red candle flip into holding below this internal drawn liquidity as well. So obviously, you guys know the deal. As long as you're able to hold, if we're able to hold it below 24,937, we can probably look to maybe short something into lower liquidity. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Blast, the day green. Do you recommend I call it a day? Yeah, bro, just call it a day, bro. If you already got your money from the markets for the day, bro, yeah, just call it, bro. You're better off doing that instead. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what the hell's going on in the market. That's pumping and dumping. Well, maybe not pumping and dumping, but it's making price impulse a lot in either direction. Because now we're pumping right back up out of nowhere without a setup. Maybe we form on the way up. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this market, bro. Yes, took out the high. Yeah, I know he took out the high. Yeah, but I'm not really worried about that part. What I'm worried about is why did we pump, dump, and then pumped right back up into even higher? Yeah, 50 points in the span of like a minute, less than a minute. Wait, what is going on? Let me check Twitter. Let me make sure that we're not trading any news real quick. Hold up. Oh, this is just like random price action. Let me see. Chinese officials said China will cause global chaos if port shipping fees go through. 3 minutes ago. Could that have been it? No, impossible, right? No, because the candle pumped not even a minute ago. If China wants to be an unreliable partner for the world, we need to decouple. Dude, this is like a fucking toxic relationship, bro. Like, what do you mean you need to decouple? What? Bro, what? Dude, I did I just look the way for no. Yo. Guys, there's no way I'm gonna try to trade this, bro. Yo, what is going on? Dude, nah, okay, so what came out now? Okay, tariffs are a surcharge, not a tax. Okay, so yeah, whatever this guy what's his name? Besant? I think that's his name. Okay, so he's speaking on China, and it's really manipulating the market because, I mean, dude, we have pumped and dumped 4 times in a row now in a span of less than 5 minutes. Barron? No, 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 not Barron Trump. His name is Besant. Besant. I don't know, something like that. But he's talking on China in terms of tariffs and a whole bunch of stuff, and it's actually moving the markets quite a bit in a way that we don't want. We can't trade. Whether we're bullish 1 second or bearish the next second. I mean, one little pump or dump would literally just crush your position. So yeah, let's give the market a little bit more time to kind of form a stable momentum before we try anything funny. Because yeah, I was literally about to say like, dude, what is going on? But good thing that I checked. So now that we know that yes, someone is talking on tariffs, so we need to wait for that to be done. But we can start. I mean, the good thing about this is we avoid the bad price action. Hopefully, it doesn't stay bad for too long. But since it's bad, like unstable price action, but volatile price action, what can happen is as the market tries to stabilize itself, I guess we can start forming somewhat of a setup. But what? Looking back at your memories, yo, why did that come up, bro? yo, chill. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, with with this impulse, what can happen is we can form a setup, but I mean, I'm not gonna be trading it if the market's gonna be like whatever best inside decouple. Like it's like breaking up with someone. Like, dude. Yeah, let me keep refreshing the news to make sure that we don't have anything funny coming out. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would love to have some levels of liquidity to mark out on yes to at least have an idea as to what to expect as we sell off. But once again, look at what we're working with. There's like I get it. We might have some pullbacks here and there, but it's so hard to find because, dude, everything is just wicks with very little pullbacks. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it's low-key selling off way harder than NQ is, and I mean, we know why. You know what I mean? Yes, we have kind of of an S&T divergence here. While ES took out the highs, NQ took out the lows. So it's gonna be one of those days. So we're definitely gonna see. We're definitely gonna see what we can work with. All right. But obviously, let's be patient. Now that we know that obviously the market is going apeshit crazy right now, we need to be patient. All right. Today is one of those days that we have to be patient. If we don't see what we like, we have to be quick to get off because obviously you're gonna get caught up in a little bit of chop with this type of news that's coming out. All right. But so far for now, let's see if we can probably shoot down into 876. Because if we can do that, hopefully we can form a setup on the way down. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if we start sweeping and now we hold above 937, realistically, there's no setups anywhere to really use. Not that I really want to use a setup anywhere here in this range. Knowing that this is kind of like a choppy range. So if anything, hopefully we can sell off into the sevens. Oh no, never mind. We're gonna pump up, I guess. Yep. So I guess I'm assuming some news came out yet again that just made the market spike again. Oh, never mind. Yeah, guys, today's market is kind of not so stable. But there's no news. Nah, there is. I'm not looking at Forex Factory. I'm looking at Twitter as to what they're saying based on China and tariffs and all that stuff, which is exactly what's making the market do all of this. So if you think I'm looking at news through Forex Factory, no. I use my news sources for like China tariffs, war, whatever it is. I have a guy on Twitter that I follow that gives you the news the second it comes out. So I'm just here refreshing it just to see, just in case we try getting into something and they're still talking. But as an insider, nah, not like that, bro. Not like that. but but yeah. Man, with this market, I'm gonna use like 3 contracts. Dude, with this market, I don't even know if it's gonna be tradable. But now we're pumping up again, which is not really what I wanted to see, but we can still work with it. Because like I said, yeah, as long as we okay, so right now we're pretty much basing our bias based off the reaction that we're getting from this one line right here on my chart at 24,937. We're basing our bias based off that, right? So in this case, if we hold above it, you guys know the deal. We would aim to look bullish, right, into higher. Now, what's the problem? Well, the main problem is that we have no setups. We don't have anything on the 1 minute. We don't have anything on the 5 minute, and we don't have anything on the 15-minute time frame. So there's really not much at all that I can really work with for now, unless we create a setup going forward. But the thing is, the only thing that we can create a setup into, realistically, would be to the upside, just because obviously it would just make the most sense. But let's say the candle closes right here, right? And the next candle is the candle that we need to create the fair value gap, the imbalance, right? So that next candle would have to be at least 40 points. You pump this candle up 40 points, at least 40 points, the fair value gap will close at 25.08, right? From 25.08, our first price target, it's only a 17-point price target, which is why I'm trying to say, if we pump up here and we get a deal sweep right now into a higher bias, it will overall just be a pretty messy trade because just the risk reward won't add up. But the thing is that if we don't get a setup going into 25.25 or 25.44, we would have taken out both the upside liquidity and the downside liquidity, which would just make reading the bias in the market going forward throughout the day a little bit more complicated because we don't know which direction wants the direction or wants control of the direction stronger, right? Because typically, in most cases, guys, in most days, what we look for is, okay, we come into market open, we take out the high or the low, not the high and the low. It's typically or, right? So in this case, we take out the downside, we would, realistically be looking for some upside liquidity, right? To get taken out, right? In this case, it will be 25.25 and 25.44. But the thing is with this whole news coming out, it's making the market so unstable, and we're probably just gonna not slowly grind, but in a way pump into the level of liquidity without any setups that we can really use. So that's the main problem here, right? It's not really identifying the levels of liquidity or finding the bias in the market. It's pretty much just finding the setup. Fair value on the 15-minute. Well, I don't really think it's gonna hold realistically, but we could probably use it, but it's going to close in 6 minutes. We're currently pumping right now. If it holds, then sure, we can definitely use it. Our price target still won't be... Actually, it will be pretty good. It will be pretty much a 1-to-1, so it's good enough to me. But the thing is, what are the odds that this tiny, tiny, tiny fair value gap right here, as the market is currently pumping, as you can see right here, what are the chances we hold this fair value gap for the next 6 minutes? It's possible, but very, very, very slim. This is literally like our last resort, which I really don't think is going to hold because once again, look at the 5-minute, we are pretty much ripping like crazy, right? We are pumping, right? I mean, measure this candle, it's a 78-point candle, right? So we're probably not just going to stop at 78 points. We're going to continue going higher, and in a matter of seconds, right? Hopefully not actually. But yeah. I mean, who knows? Right now, maybe we can get a little unexpected pullback into like right here, and then this candle closes as a 15-minute fair value gap. And if we continue pumping up, then sure, we can probably look to inverse this 15-minute bearish one from a deal sweep with a lot of buying pressure into the targets above, which will pretty much add up to a 1-to-1 risk reward, which wouldn't be bad. The problem is the fair value gap is pretty much gone, right? Which is what we expected, right? We didn't have high hopes for this gap to really hold, but yeah, it's pretty much gone. Now, what we can do is nothing, pretty much. Because once again, like I said, yes, we can wait for this gap to kind of pump up. But the thing is, with this gap, look, if we create a 40-point gap, look at where the gap is like gonna close in like the minimum amount of points, right? Which is 40. You're looking to close at 25.16. If you got a retracement, you're barely gonna get 10 points on the trade. Yeah, you see what I mean? So the thing is here is we're gonna pump into the price target, and we know that because this target right here is acting like a magnet. The one thing that's really annoying is we can't find a setup going into it. There's nothing on the 1 minute. Well, now there is, and never mind. We're still pumping in nothing. It seems like, yeah, never mind. there was gonna be one on the 5-minute. I mean, on the 1 minute. But either way, this price doesn't really even look that stable to trade. Although it looks like the draw looks clear, like we know where price is gonna go to, which is pretty much 25.50. There's just nothing that we can work with here. There's no gap here. There's no gap bounce. There's no inverse. There's nothing that we can use as we speak. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Maybe on ES. Because wait a minute. We can probably work with something here. I completely forgot that we sold off like on Friday, and then with the sell-off, we created some huge fair value gaps to the upside. Now, realistically, to be honest, we probably can't use it. Actually, we probably can, because on the 15-minute, wait. This is gonna be a really risky trade. First of all, it's gonna be a really risky trade We still need to pump up a lot to even see that inverse, 130 points. So yeah, realistically, yeah, no. Although I might have hyped you guys up, yes, we do have some setups on the 15 minute from Friday's sell off with the tariffs and everything. But realistically, I don't really think it's gonna hold. I mean, not that it's not gonna hold. It's just we're really far away from it, and we have two very, very, if not the strongest fair value gaps nearby, stacked on top of each other. We could probably look to trade something from it, yes, but realistically, there's not much I could really do here. I've never been here for a 100 point. Dude, we literally caught one yesterday. And you were here. Plus, could you have used the inverse on the bullish value gap at 8 o'clock on the 15-minute time frame? Well, yeah, you could. But the thing is, the reason I didn't use the inverse is because I always wait for the DOL to get swept first, and then I look for the inverse. I don't inverse and then look for the DOL sweep. Because it just makes it overall just really, really messy. But yeah, you could have used it and could have won, but that's not how I trade my setups. Nobody caught that 100, dude. Everyone, like most people, caught it. I ended up getting out earlier, but a lot of, I think like what, like 30 to 40 people caught it. I did a poll, and I think it was like 40 people that were still in. For the people that reacted, obviously not everyone reacts, so who knows? Yeah, like 70% got out of break even with me, but obviously there's still that 30% that obviously ended up holding as well. Now, let's see. And dude, I mean, I'm pretty sure we caught a 100 point trade again, like not even a few days ago as well. Let me see. I think we caught a 100 point trade on the 7th last week. On what, Tuesday? I think. Yeah, on Tuesday last week we caught another 100 point trade. Oh, anyways, it swept the Asia high. Let me see. Oh yeah, I did. I guess I just didn't see it. Yeah, honestly, it was a pretty nice setup. I just didn't see that Asia high. I didn't really have it marked out. Let me see. I had my payout denied, and I contacted Apex, and they listened and fixed it and gave me my payout. Oh, nice, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's not the Asia. No, it is. It is. It was. Was it not? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, the Asia high was all the way over here, bro. Yeah, you are right. Oh. Yeah, no. So, regardless, I didn't take the trade. I'm I'm not gonna look into that trade too much. Okay, so in this case, guys, we can see that we took out. The thing that worries me now, bro, is now that we took out both upside and downside liquidity, is gonna make kind of getting a read in the market so much more trickier because now we don't know which direction wants it stronger. You know what I mean? Like we don't know if we want to continue higher. We don't know if we want to get a sweep into lower, but where into lower because we took out the downside liquidity already. I don't know, man. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna try my best here to work with something. Now on the 5 minute time frame, we do have a 5 minute fair value gap. I don't think we have anything on the 15 minute, at least not yet. We're probably forming something. Okay, yeah. We're still pumping up here. We're just gonna see 44. Worst case, guys, if we continue to pump with no retracement, we could use this 5 and 15 minute gap here. But realistically, how reliable would this gap be? Because I mean, bro, there's so much to the upside. I mean, I would have to see as we get there. But just all in all, today is gonna be super, super tricky. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. It won't be like yesterday or any trades that we've caught, last week or anything. Um, just mainly because the setups that we're forming, or the only setup that we have here, it's just in the worst spot possible. Because if we sweep this level of liquidity and we go down, sure, we could be bearish, but bearish to where? I mean, we took out the price target that we would ideally target if we were bearish at 937. We're chasing to the fair value gap and into higher. But that's the thing. We can't really do that either because it's gonna be trickier as well. Why am I saying it's gonna be trickier? Because if we're retracing to the fair value gap, what else are we getting as well? Right? If you zoom in, if you really zoom in here, right, and we sell off, we're gonna be below the level of liquidity. So what could be a retracement in hindsight after it plays out, it could work, right? But what I'm trying to say is, look, we have a bullish rally up here, but it's below the level of liquidity that we just took out. So realistically, if we sell off or if we retrace into the fair value gap, we will need a red candle below the level of liquidity, which would confirm a DOL sweep. And if we're sweeping this level of liquidity and we're holding below it into this bullish rally gap, we will be bearish into an inverse. You get what I'm saying? It's not as easy as, oh, we're going to go down here and we get a little bounce because we're going to be bearish, although we're getting a bullish bounce. It's just overall tricky. Like it's going to be really hard. Let me see. Someone said here, what isn't a tricky day? Every day is a tricky day for you, LOL. Well, bro, to be honest, it's like if I put you on stage right now to trade for everyone, bro, it's gonna be way harder than you think, bro. Like, every day is a tricky day because not every day we get the cleanest price action. I mean, we had yesterday and then last week and everything, but I hope you get where I'm coming from. Doing this is not easy. Like getting on stage and everyone, put them on stage, like, bro, like I'll literally put you on right now and I'll have you give a trade to everyone to see how easy it is. You know what I mean? No, of course, yeah, it's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, obviously every day is a tricky day because we're not really getting like the cleanest setups off open. Like you don't understand. Like a few months back, bro, it was as easy as getting on, and literally the first 2 minutes we have a setup, and in 3 minutes after we have a 100-point trade. You know what I'm saying? But now we have days like today where we have news coming out. It's making the markets pumping dump. We have the hardest setups to trade because we took out both the upside and the downside liquidity, and it's so much more to put on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean it's just me being honest. You know what I mean? So I'm just here trying to lock in and try to see what we can work with. Actually, we can actually form a setup. Dude, what the hell is that picture, bro? Okay, so look, what can happen here is okay. So realistically, actually no, because we have 30 seconds left into this candle. Because what I was gonna say is, what we could do is if we break above 44 and we create a fair value gap above 44, we can probably look for a retracement above 44 into a bullish rally gap. But still, I mean, what can we target? If you look at the 15-minute time frame, our next level of liquidity to the upside is all the way at 388, and we're currently trading at 25,039. So our next price target is literally over 300 points away, 345 points away. So, oh, bro, okay. I mean, we could target the fair value gaps too, but it's still not a good price target. Bro, what setup can we get in this situation, bro? Yeah, longs is kind of cooked. Not that it's cooked, it's just it will be a little bit more like on the I don't know. Like it just won't be as easy to trade into it because obviously we can get any unexpected pullback and we go straight down. You know what I mean? I guess come back for the PM session. No. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Price is moving. Like we're moving good. The only thing is, it's just we don't have the most ideal setup. Because what we can do is maybe our best case here would be, bro. Come on, bro. I'm trying to lock him here, bro. Anyways, our best case would be, we can pump a little bit more, like maybe 20, 25 points more to the upside from where we're at here. But if we do that, we might as well just use the 15-minute gap here or the 5-minute gap as well. I don't know, bro. Today is there's so much going on, bro. Because I'm trying to see what we can work with. Because, okay, so let me see. As much as I would love to long, it's just it doesn't even make sense. Maybe the 5-minute. We need 10 points left in this candle. The thing is, I don't really want to trade downside, but I also don't really want to trade upside either because, I mean, bro, our next price target is miles away. Like, dude, it's scroll up until 388, which is our next, like, it will be our literal only price target. Because once again, if you guys pay attention here, you guys remember on Friday when the market sold off, We didn't have a single pullback. The market was just red for points upon points upon points. You know what I mean? Let me see. Should have been longs after 25. Well, the thing is, it's not as easy as just taking longs above a level. You know what I mean? We need a setup. You know what I mean? Trust me. If it was that simple, I would have done it. I would have been done it already. But yeah, no, it's not as easy as just taking longs above this level. We obviously need a setup, which we're kind of getting right now, to be honest. But let me see. Oh, I gotta share my mouse. Oh shit. Anyway, I'll do it later. Because okay, here's the next issue. We created a fair value gap here, 50 point, or well, we're creating one. We have an imbalance, right here in the market. But the thing is, now we have an imbalance above every nearby level of liquidity, which will mean that, hey, if we hold above every nearby level of liquidity, we would be bullish into the next one, right? Right. The thing is now that we have a bullish fair value gap here, or now that we're creating it, which, we're going to close it. If we take longs from a retracement from this 15-minute, this 5-minute inverse, not inverse, retracement, we have a huge 15-minute gap to worry about right over here as well. So regardless, we're going to be forced to literally wait to inverse this 15-minute gap. So I guess realistically, the only setup that we can take today is an inverse off this one after the market has already pumped up like over 200 points. Yeah, pretty much 200 points already. So yeah, today's not going to be the easiest day. I'm going to try my best, but realistically, guys, like I said, really the only setup that we have to work with is going to be taking longs from this 15-minute bearish rally gap to hopefully target the next rally gap to then be done for the day. Dude, the buying pressure is insane right now. I'm assuming there's something with news coming out that the market is really reacting, or liking, not reacting, liking. It's really not that I really want to do it, but realistically, it's the only thing that we can do. We can't really trade into downside because we're like super far away from our next level of liquidity or deal wall sweep. We can still do it, but I don't know. Everything all in all everything here would just take a long time to really form. What does the indicator show? I'm assuming it's showing longs from the same thing right here, right? No, it's not. On the 5-minute, maybe? Yeah, I guess it's not even finding a setup in general. Yeah, so not even the indicator is finding a setup. We do have one over here. I guess it's just not detecting this gap here. Which we have it to not detect the gap after a certain amount of time. So maybe that's why. But the gap is still there. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can change that in the settings. But yeah, it's either we trade longs off a retracement here or we take longs from here into hopefully higher. Today's going to have to be a trade off hopes and dreams, pretty much. Because we already have the buying pressure, but the thing is, we've already pumped up over 200 points. So yeah. Let me see what we can do. And by the way, guys, this is not a position. I need to make sure I say that because people are actually going to enter off this when I'm not in. Okay, so what we can do is we have a 5-minute gap here. Not that I even want to use this gap either way, because if we trade a retracement into this gap, we're still going to be inside of a bearish rally gap where we can reject off any given moment. But a retracement wouldn't be bad. It would just kind of, if we get a retracement now, we don't have to worry about it later. Or at least maybe not, But dude, just the idea of taking longs after, no. Better yet, the idea of taking longs as the market is pumping after already pumped 200 points is kind of not really my favorite idea. But at the end of the day, it's really the only setup that we really have to work with. We can't really take a retracement because if we take a retracement, we're going to bounce into the gap as well, which we would then need to inverse yet again. So realistically, it's we're going to need a retracement now. We ignore that retracement and we just take it off this up here. It's really our only hope. Let's not force a trade. I'll see. I mean, if the volume is good, don't get me wrong. We can still take it, bro. Um, but it's just not the most ideal looking setup, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like it's there, yes. It could still work out, yes. It's the idea behind it. Dude, we already pumped up 200 points. How much more juice do we have in the tank, or how much gas? What's the saying? Juice in the tank, gas in the tank, or something. I don't know, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But yeah, buyer exhaustion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if we inverse this, it could work out for a little bit of time. Like maybe like one more pump up. But can we really go all the way up into 196? That's the real question there. Because I would love to take a retracement. Like it would be even better to take a retracement off this 5 minute fair value gap here. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is once again, we retrace into this gap here, and where are we going straight into? The fair value gap. Did you see Mike Wazowski's boss? You did, yes. You did. You don't like shorts off this? Well, I ideally, yes, it would be the better thing. But the thing is, I can't really short anything here. Because yeah, sure, you can short this fair value projection, but where's your confirmation? Right? Barely any selling pressure. There's no DOL sweep. There's nothing telling you that we want lower until we get the DOL sweep mainly. You know what I mean? And then we need the MSS model. We need so much more. But yeah, shorts could work, but longs would work better. Although we don't like it as much, it would work better. You know what I mean? Because I mean the buying pressure, the inverse, room for higher, the trend overall. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see how we inverse it. If I don't like it enough, like if we don't get an impulse into that inverse, then I'm probably just gonna come back during the PM session, or maybe just take cash today, because today could have been a little bit better in terms of setups. Now that we can not hold on, now that we can control the market, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like today, just all in all, just didn't give us any setups that we could have used to trade into these levels of liquidity above. So that's a bummer. You know what I mean? We missed the 15 minute, we missed the 5 minute, the 1 minute didn't work because we would have gotten faked out and then stopped out as well. So yeah, literally nothing that we could have done in this case to have a good trade. At least yet. At least yet. The 3 minute is fire. Honestly, bro, I feel like I don't know if you guys have ever thought about it like this, but if you compare the 3 minute to like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15 minute time frame, it's like a whole different chart. I don't know what it is, but looking at the 3 minute time frame, it just doesn't look right. Like it looks completely different to every other time frame. So I just don't use the 3 minute. I don't really like it that much. But anyways, we closed this 5 minute. Not that I would like to trade longs from this 5 minute bounce. I would look into it, sure, but maybe not trade off of it. I'll probably just wait for an inverse if that's going to be the case. The thing I'm trying to get right now is let's get as much selling as we can right now. Get the seller exhaustion, and then buyers take control again. And then once we get the buyer control again, we can then just look to inverse it and just worry about straight upside rather than worry about sellers stopping it out of nowhere, pulling us back, and then we get stopped out. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then pretty much our only price target would be this into the target into the next fair value gap, because the only gap here that we have on the 5 minute is the same one that we want to inverse. Then we pump into the next fair value gap. We can reject off here if we want to. I don't really care, because it will be a 70-point price target, which is not bad at all. So we take our profits here, whatever we reject, whatever. If we want to continue going higher, then we have a price target above. You know what I mean? But realistically, this is really the only thing that we can work with. As much as I would love to work with something lower, I just really can't. At least not right now. Today's kind of a day where it's bullish all day. I think, yeah, we're probably just gonna slowly grind up. Bro, did you guys know that yesterday? You guys remember this sell-off yesterday, right here? You guys remember the sell-off? I don't know if you guys were in the markets yesterday or not. But bro, I don't know if you guys know this, but the whole reason why this entire sell-off happened was because of cooking oil. Yeah. You would imagine like all tariffs or some war started, God forbid, but some war. No, cooking oil. How much did we even sell off, bro? We sold off nearly 250 points because Trump said something about producing our own cooking oil. Like out of anything, dude, the market is so unpredictable, bro. Dude, because I took a nap yesterday after I was done trading, and I woke up. I'm like, okay, like the market was pumping up. We took longs and everything. It looked really good. We should be back to normal, right? No, we dumped back all the way back down, like over cooking oil, bro. Are you taking this for yourself? Yeah, I am. Grab his own. Get my mic on. Yo. What's up, bro? What's goody?
Chilling.
What?
Chilling.
What's your guy's name on Twitter? Oh, the news guy. His name is Walter Bloomberg. So search up Walter Bloomberg. There you go. Yeah, Walter Bloomberg. He's the guy that pretty much sends everything that you need to know about tariffs or just any news report that's coming out in general. He's the guy that pretty much yeah. Wait, we're kind of
the
what's up?
unluckiest shit ever.
Huh?
You want to see the unluckiest shit ever,
Dude? Don't tell me you got caught up in the pump and dump thing, bro. Dude, bro, know that all of us, we almost took that setup as well.
Bro.
On the 1 minute, dude, I never traded the 1 minute, but someone's like, yo, like, we have like the confirmations and everything and the buys and everything. And since we don't have anything on the 5 or 15 minute time frame, just look at the 1 minute. There's something there. I'm like, oh shit, there is. And as I'm like debating whether I want to take it, out of nowhere, bro, I blink and we're back down to the low of day.
Bro, I was like, oh yeah, easy long. I swear
Dude,
to
yeah,
God,
it looked easy, right? It looked easy because we were pumping through.
I lay back in my chair, David. I was like, yep,
there's
about
gonna be
to hit
an easy
150
trade.
points.
Dude, you blink straight down, bro. And then it pumps up again. I was like, okay, well, maybe we can find another setup. Bro, I blink again, straight back down even lower. I blink again, straight back up. And now we're above highs.
Trust me, I know.
Bro, you know what happened?
What?
Dude, it's because like Trump's thing was talking, or nothing, but like person, like I don't know who he is. His name is Besant.
Oh, yeah, something in chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like tariffs are a surcharge, a whole bunch of China shit.
Bro, people just need to shut the fuck up while I'm trading.
Dude, they did us only talk when the markets are open, bro. Even better when we're in a trade, bro. His speaker, the Treasury Secretary. Okay, yeah.
Can they just shut their mouths for 5 minutes, bro? 5 minutes.
Is it us every time that we're in a trade, bro? It always happens,
bro. This year, you know how many times I've been like, "Oh, sorry guys, Trump news came out. What do you want me to do?"
Bro, you think that's bad, bro? Every time I would say that, bro, I'm not gonna say I know who he is, bro, but he always be like, "Dude, why do you never take accountability behind your trades? You're always blaming Trump."
Bro, there's nothing you can do.
I'm like, yo, are you blind? Do you not see where you're looking straight in your face, bro?
Bro, David. Once I was up 50. Listen, I was up 50 points in a long, and they're on my Apex accounts. I was 3 days away from payout, and they're at like over payout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Trump news comes out. My stop gets slipped like crazy, like 100 points, and those accounts were gone.
Yo, dude, I promise you, I did as get a okay, bro. Trump says something like we'll be in a trade, like it looks really good and everything, and then Trump out of nowhere, like no announce, like no scheduled meeting, no nothing. He just says something the most bearish shit ever. It will stop us out, and I'm like, oh shit, guys, like obviously this is not normal price action, it's Trump, right, bro? I would deadass get attacked, like, dude, you never take accountability behind your trades. Why do you always blame someone else, bro? That shit, bro.
Dude, that's market manipulation. That's not even accountability, like,
bro.
Holy fuck, dude! You see his son made 80 million off the drop,
dude.
Like,
it just gets me so mad how much power they have to manipulate these fucking markets, bro.
Dude, 80 million overnight, bro.
Chat,
you guys see that,
bro? You know that that's play money, bro. He doesn't need that shit.
80 million, bro. He doubled his net worth overnight.
That's play money, bro.
Insiders ate good on Friday. I know, bro.
Bro, you know, Krabby, you know what's a new strat? Bro,
But
every other day, there's always some news with the AI tech sector, like Nvidia, AMD, Intel, or whatever. Or what's the name? Oracle or something?
yeah,
Bro, they keep doing these deals with OpenAI. And bro, every time that they do these deals and the day after it works out, I always see these tweets on, bro, there's like unusual calls coming in into this stock or whatever. And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, the new strat is, since all these companies keep doing these deals with OpenAI, just buy like the like unusual whales and look for the call the call things, like the call flow or whatever.
yeah.
And
Order
then
flow.
just, yeah, the order flow, and then just look for like the really really unusual ones under any AI tech sector, and just buy those calls the second that you see it, bro. Because dude, bro, it's always been insider news every single time, bro.
Bro, even when we first started trading, bro, they were always doing that, bro. Always.
Yep.
You remember when they used to use what is it, unusual whales?
Unusual whales, yeah, bro. Everyone back then, bro, used to.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to use it. I just bought it because everyone was using it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
They're like follow big money.
Yeah, follow the big money, bro. The whole time, bro. I noticed, dude. One time I remember I took calls on Tesla, and I saw like a big ass order come in through Tesla for 100 grand. I remember, bro. I have the picture, and bro, later that night the trade didn't play out, bro. Later that night, I'm watching like because that's when I used to watch Nord Trade, because you remember back then Nord Trade used to play with like 200 grand per trade and all that stuff, bro. I look at the thing, that order flow that I followed into Tesla calls was Nord Trades, bro. And that's when I knew, I'm like, nah, bro, this is not the shot, bro.
I remember Nord trades. The Arab guy, right? Or the
Yeah,
Muslim
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me change my hold on. Let me change my stream overlay real quick. All right, there we go. But yeah,
Dude, only thing I'm happy though is shorts got fried today. People were like, "Oh, we're bearish, Krabby." I'm like, "No, we're not."
trade is passing out. Yeah, for you guys too, right? I thought it was me as well. I thought it was only me.
What's Godzilla?
What's going on with Tradeovate? Yeah, mine too, right? Or you guys is too? My Tradeovate's tripping? Yeah, same here. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up my trade. David, yo, David, who's that guy you're talking to? What's his name? His name is Krabby. It's not on screen, bro. Anyways, dude, Krabby, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might take a
Yeah.
big risk today, bro.
Mm.
I don't know, bro. Literally, the only set that we have to work with up here is inversing the fair value gap that we created on Friday.
Oh,
That's
oh yeah,
literally
the
it, bro.
big.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's GG's, bro. Like, if we don't get a like a buying candle into it, like a really strong one, I'm just gonna stay cash, bro.
Dude, look at this puny 5 minute variety gap on NQ.
The one down here, right,
Yeah.
bro? It's not even that I can even use it, bro. Because if we bounce off that, we're going straight into the next bearish one, bro.
Apex 90% off? No.
Your fund is meant to be 90% off. Apex says 80. No, it's just 80% off right now. It changes.
Should be 80, right? Yeah.
Yeah, on there. Where'd the volume go? Um, it's kind of dying down a little bit. I mean, I guess we're just consolidating. It could be for the next move up. I'll see. I don't know, but if I do end up taking longs, it would look more like, I'm gonna delete this 5 minute because I'm not even gonna use it. But it will be something like this. We're getting a little bit more buying pressure. We just got a red to green there, which is pretty nice. I'll use a 35-point stop loss just like this. And then I would just target these two price targets above just like that.
Dude, what a weird day.
Yeah, bro. Overlay says 90. Well, it says up to 90% off because it changes like every other week. Sometimes it's 70%, sometimes it's 80, sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's 90. So instead of me having to create a new overlay every single time, I just say up to 90%. But yeah, still this volume, bro, realistically, it's like I would want an impulse above this. And then we could just look. If we get the impulse, we could just look to target 196. That would be my realistically my only price target for the day. I don't really think we could see 388 by the end of the day. I mean, especially after market already pumped up over 250 points. Wait, what? We didn't. About over 200 points then. I thought we pumped more, but guess not. At least there's sellers coming in now. Well, not really that there's really sellers coming in now. It's just the volume is dying down. I mean, you have to keep in mind that the market already pumped up over 200 points in the span of like 15, 20 minutes, which is not really normal. So obviously the volume is gonna die down sometime soon. It has to. I mean, we can't just pump up all day. The market doesn't have enough money to do that. At least not today. I mean, there's still volume in the candles. They're about 30 points average, so it's not too bad. We just need more direction. Yeah, I mean, mm, we have the direction. I would say. I mean, yeah, they're pretty nice candles. I would say in a way. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. All right, time for me to move on. Come on now. We literally pumped all day yesterday. Well, we kind of lost it on the last like because of seed oil. I mean, not seed oils. Because of cooking oil. We kind of lost it all like before the market closed. So let's see how yes is doing. I already checked it, bro. It's literally doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. Now, okay, so since it's 10:30 right now, this market is definitely not my favorite market. So if we don't, which I maybe I'm gonna jinx it, but if we don't get a setup by 11, although we have a setup here, which is not my favorite, but I'm still down to take it. If we don't get a setup by 11, I'm just gonna come back either later or just take cash because realistically, bro, the market already kind of did it's the whole whatever it needed to do for the day. It kind of already did it, but we can always expect higher as long as we're able to hold above it. But how much higher can we really go? I mean, I would at least want 196, but let's see if we can even see that.
196.
196, yeah. It's the entry to the next gap above the first
Oh,
first
yeah,
15
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, what else can I target? I can't really target 388 because that's super
Nothing,
fucking.
just
Yeah, it's
imbalances.
exactly. It's really unrealistic. So it's really my only hope. David, be honest. If you weren't trading with Discord, would you avoid the setup? I mean, trust me. If I don't like it, I would have been off. It's just I don't know. Like I feel like it could work. I mean, we have direction. We have everything in the markets. And we have room for higher. Don't get me wrong. The only thing that's really like kind of hesitating me, it's the market already pumped up 200 points. But dude, we've had days where we've pumped up 200 points and we keep pumping up. You know what I mean? You can't really think about it like that. If the setup is there and the momentum is there, and we can see higher with that given momentum and volume, you could take it. I mean, it's just something to just at least think about. But we'll see. I mean, looking at the 5 minute, it's kind of slowing down candle per candle. So the closer we get into it, if I don't really like the way that we break out above the inverse, then I'll probably just avoid it. Do you trade gold? No, I don't. Yeah, bro. Let me catch up with the chat, bro. I have to read one chat one by one, bro. It's not only you. Let's get off so we can pump already. 6 hearts, bro. It moves good. Honestly, bro, if I were to ever trade gold, I would say I would want to trade gold during the Asia session. If you're gonna trade the New York session, you might as well trade with the New York stock market being open, which is the Nasdaq and S&P 500. But if you're gonna be trading when the New York session is closed and Nasdaq doesn't really move, just do gold. You know what I mean? That's what are the TPs. If we take longs, which I don't really know yet. I mean, the volume is kind of iffy still. But if we do it, it will be two price targets, which will be 196, which will be the entry into the 15-minute fair value gap above right here, and then we will target the high up here at 388. Maybe you could also target this pullback here. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, not that we're really gonna see it either way today, but it can always be a price target. So we would have 356 as well. So let me see. So 25, 356.75. Thank you. I got you, bro. But yeah, the way that this volume is moving, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not my favorite. I'm not really in love with it. So once again, I'm gonna give this setup right here until 11. If it doesn't do what we wanted to see by 11, or if it doesn't really if it doesn't break out the way that we wanted to break out, we can always just avoid it, and we can always come back later or tomorrow. Now, speaking of tomorrow, let me see if we have any news to really worry about. Because today we didn't have any news, but tomorrow we have no news, and then Friday we have no news. Wait, Friday's OPEX. So for Friday, I might just do commentary because I don't like. I know typically I say never trade OPEX, but I feel like every time I say I'm not gonna trade on a specific day, that specific day ends up being one of the best days of the month. I don't know what my luck is behind it, but yeah. So on Friday, I'm probably not gonna trade, but I'm gonna be on just in case something comes up. Because me knowing my luck, bro, it's probably gonna be, dude. We're already 3 weeks into October, bro. It feels like it just started, and we're already on the 15th of October. Dude, time is going by maybe too fast, bro. What about the retracement into the 15-minute candle for continuation model? Well, the thing is, yeah, like I said, yeah, we could do that. But if we get it, the problem is that if you're going down into this 15-minute and you take longs, what is the one thing stopping you from going any higher? Well, the one thing stopping us from going any higher right now, which is going to be this 5 and 15-minute bearish rally gap. Right. So either way, if we retrace into this 15-minute or 5-minute gap below, we still need, in order for the longs to be valid, we still need the bounce to play out and the inverse to also play out, so we don't have to worry about anything else to the upside until our next price target. What you recommend, bro? Bro, like yeah, bro, dude. It seems like you're rushing it, bro. Dude, you're not. It's not gonna end well, bro. If you keep rushing these things, dude. If you look at the 4 hour, we're just straight bullish. Oh yeah, no, I know that for sure. David, I'm just joining. What level did we take out below for the long term? Well, we took out pretty much every nearby level of liquidity to the downside, and we're still holding above it with still enough buying pressure to seek higher. So obviously, since we're not getting a deal or sweep, I'm gonna wait for the next reaction to the next level of liquidity, which will be at pretty much 196, which is why I'm pretty like interested in longs, or not pretty interested. I'm just interested in general, but you know what I'm trying to say. David, do you think Nvidia is at a good buying spot? Isn't Nvidia at all-time highs or near all-time highs? I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, you could use this Trump thing to I guess add in, but not the best buying spot, but it's something. It's something. I don't know. I mean, if you really, really, really want to wait for it, you should probably wait for a little bit lower because I mean, realistically, we're, we're, we're like nearly 10 points away from all-time high, or a little bit more than 10 points away from all-time highs. So I don't know. For me, anytime that I add into my long term, it always needs to be like a mega dump. Not like a little pullback, not nothing. Like it has to be really, really strong sell off, whether it's tariffs or whatever else that happens around the world. If the market reacts really, really bearish, I'm gonna add in.
Did you hear my keyboard?
Type.
All right, wait.
No, I don't hear it.
No?
No.
But
How many points for valid for valid upon yes? 10 or more points. 10 or more points. What do you think about the fair value upon yes? It's like the same thing, no? Well, yes is really weak.
Barcoding right now on the one.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, dude, this volume is not it, bro. Even if we inverse this for value gap, if we inverse it going like this, bro, I'm just gonna avoid it. I'm not risking shit under this market. Yeah, we didn't miss the entire. No. We didn't miss it. Trust me, dude. We were watching the market. We didn't miss anything. I mean, realistically, bro, there's no setup. If you're gonna be trading my model, at least there was absolutely zero setup to take on the way up. So we didn't miss anything. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like it sucks that we couldn't catch the 200-point move. But realistically, yeah, no, we didn't miss anything. I don't want you guys to think like that. I feel like it will slowly
never formed.
What's up?
Can't miss a model that never formed.
Exactly. We didn't miss, bro. We've been in the markets, like on live on the market since it started, since it opened. Have you considered at least 3 setups in total? 15-minute? Nah. I don't trade the opening range break. I used to trade it. There's just not enough, like, I guess you could say confluence behind it. You're literally just trading like a breakout. I used to trade that back with my option days. It was fun. I liked it, but it's just not like it doesn't give you like enough insight in the market as to what to expect, what to target, and so on. But yeah, looking at this 5-minute, bro. Damn Gucci, bro. I don't really like it that much. Like, so I'm gonna give it until 11. If I don't see anything by 11, I'm simply gonna either come back later or just stay cash for the day. Or if we pump up and we don't really like break above this inverse, like with the way that we like it, I'll just avoid it. But we'll see. Bro, I'm just here reading the chat, bro. Like I'm trying my best not to say anything, bro. What is the chat, dude? I'm doing the same thing. But David says, I mean, dude, I'm just doing me, bro. I mean, if you, bro, we've been in the markets for barely an hour, and this dude's like itching for a trade, bro. Like, TGR lost $152,000 today. What?
W.
Nah. Right, let me see something.
Chat. If we lose, everyone's coming down with us.
Yeah. I haven't seen it on Instagram. What did teacher end up taking? That
Yeah, what did he take?
I'm assuming he got faked up by the pump and dump thing, right? I mean,
So he took longs?
I mean, no, but whether you take longs or short in this right here, I mean, dude, you're getting cooked either way. But bro,
Someone said
the thing is, it wasn't even that crazy of a pump and dump, right? Oh no, it was 90 points. Yeah. Let me see. Needs to close out the week a little bit better. What do you take though?
he took shorts.
I mean, dude, like I said, bro, whether you take longs or shorts, I know that you traded this right here. I mean, it's a no brainer. I mean, what else could you possibly get stopped out by here?
I just don't know what he saw for a short.
I don't know. Maybe the inverse off that 15-minute at first here. He trades inverses, right?
I don't know. Because listen, you already tapped on the higher time frame imbalances to the left, the 30-minute, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 2 hour. So those are now invalid. So there's no need to. And you already had a reaction off of it yesterday.
I don't know.
I don't know what he saw.
He always posts the trade recaps on Instagram, so I guess I'll just wait for that.
Someone said he saw a red candle, maybe. Oh, Baron said that. The fuck? Nah, he's good though.
Dude, I'm about to get off this fucking market, bro. It's just so boring. Your dad's doing nothing. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Like I said, I'm gonna give it until 11. I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes. If you don't form like any selling or buying in 15 minutes, bro, I'm off. And I know, bro. I know for a fact that the second that I get off, bro, we're gonna get the most cleanest setup that we've ever seen in like the history of price.
Please get off. Yo, Chad, tell him to get off, bro.
Any trades today? Nah, bro, nothing yet, bro. We're trying to get something, but literally nothing. Last, you like shorts at 24.50? 24.50. Honestly, it wouldn't be so bad. It really wouldn't. Let me delete this so I don't get anyone confused real quick. Because realistically, if we get enough selling, I mean, to be honest, yeah, we actually wouldn't look so bad. Because if we get a fair value gap projection off this 5 and 15-minute with enough selling pressure to inverse this 5-minute into a DOL sweep here, which confirmed the 2-1 confirmation, DOL sweep, and a fair value gap inverse. But the thing is, regardless, still, I mean, we took out the only price target that we have to the downside, or one of the only price targets, which was the one at 937. That's really zero take. No. I'm not saying now. I'm saying like if we do sell off, we would take out 25.44, which would be this one right here. It's literally the nearest one that we took out. So if we reject out this fair value gap, we sell off, we achieve this level of liquidity, we inverse this fair value gap, which would be like a tick below the sweep with enough selling pressure. But the thing is, you would have not one. Oh, wait, that's not a fair value gap. That's a fair value gap. So you would target this here, which I'll mark out right here just in case. And then you would just target the New York low, and then this low down here. It's pretty reasonable. This is looking like more of a PM session type of setup though. I'll see how that goes.
Look at when it rebounds here.
You said rebounds or rebalance?
Rebounds.
Oh. Why not the one above it?
For well, it aligns anyways.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. The 5 and 15,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What about the 15-minute below? Yeah, I mean, dude, there's like so much. Well, actually, no.
When you're strong, you should hold the first or the second one, max. The third one usually doesn't fully hold. Usually.
It's fun with Giga ass. Bro. Yeah.
Could they be behind the gym?
Nope. Not at all.
Why not? Market stressing you out?
Yeah, dude. Dude. It's fucking boring ass market, bro.
Angie making him stress. How did it?
Dude, it's not.
Hey, yo. It's public info, David. What the fuck did you do?
It's always been public info, bro. It's just been on my Instagram.
Okay. Yo, Gender, you're messy, bro.
But that's crazy to think we spend every morning with you Monday to Friday. Bro. I don't really think about it like that. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go with these pictures.
You guys pay more attention to David than your teachers?
Yo.
Bro.
What?
Mix and match kettle cool chips.
Bro, those are fire as hell, bro.
I've never had those. Yo, Christo. I got some for you, bro. Don't worry.
Bro got the big hat back from Sam's. Dude,
I got some for you.
Yo, I'm gonna get off this market, bro.
Bro, what?
Yo, bro, Zayn looks so innocent, bro.
What the fuck?
What? Yo.
What is Gender? What is that?
Yo. Bro, I'm getting off this shit, bro.
Yo. Dave, are those yours?
No, bro, that's a Sora AI shit, bro.
Nah.
This fucking idiot, bro.
And she got him wearing an AirTag.
Dude, that's AI, bro. Yo, now everyone has this shit, bro. Now I'm banning everyone, bro. I'm banning everyone, bro.
Yo.
Nah, it's just that's AI, bro. Bro's a good boy. Oh.
Shit is not AI, my brother.
All right, bro. I'm giving this market 10 more minutes to either show me some downside or some upside. If I don't get anything, bro, I'm getting off, bro. Another 10 minutes. Bro. PM session, probably, yeah. Probably. I'm sure we could probably get something during the PM session. I would probably want it to be more downside than upside. But it's whatever you get. Look, it's either I wait 10 minutes or if this candle flips to green, I'm getting off. David, you know as soon as you get off, we're going to get a setup? I know, bro. I know. Trust me. I know. It happens every single time. Make it 30 minutes? Hell no. I don't want to be in this market for another minute, bro. Trust me. See, first payouts on Friday. I'm hoping we can get some. Wait, how much do you need left for the payout? What setup are we looking at? Not, bro. We don't. The thing is, we don't know. We don't have anything to work with. Everything is 5 minute, even though there's a 15-minute below it. I don't know. Yeah, dude, with this volume, it's literally impossible to know what's gonna happen and what's not gonna happen. It's so like inconsistent. I'm not even gonna bother deleting it, bro.
Everyone has it now, so
Yeah. It's like, bro.
It's not that bad, right? Sorry, AI.
Yep.
It's called.
So I'm getting cyberbullied. Pretty much, bro. Pretty much.
Now, do you guys remember AI in 2022 and now 2025? It's like crazy.
That's just that. Yo, if it's not for that Sora AI watermark, bro, that's just that incriminating, bro.
Dude.
That's just
Dead
really bad,
ass.
bro. Yeah, yeah. And bro, give it another year, bro. You dead ass won't be able to tell the difference.
But that's the thing though. This is good because now we can start like saying some crazy shit and just be like, oh, it's AI. You
I
know?
guess. I guess. I feel like we missed the whole move. Once again, bro. I already said this before. We didn't miss anything, bro. There was no setups anywhere. Trust me. If I saw a setup, I would have taken it. There was literally nothing. And you don't have to spam the chat, bro.
Ooh.
Please, 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 please. I promise you. This goes for anyone like thinking it. Yes, I know the market pumped up 200 points. Once again, where's the setup? There's no inverse. There's no retracements. There's nothing. We literally just went up. There's not much I could have done. There's not much anyone could have done. If you're trading my model, at least. I don't know if you're. I don't know if you're trading anything else. But with my model, there's literally nothing. So
Yeah, I'm about to get off.
yeah. Call Trump jumps to short them up, bro. ES. ES is not doing anything better. Hey, love you too, bro. I can include bro. David, what FNAF is your favorite? Either one or two. I feel like one. It's like more nostalgic. Okay, this is my cue, bro. Kyrie, look at the chat, bro. You're off. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Is that rug? What the fuck? Is that rug?
Yes, bro.
Yo.
Bro. There's a good setup on the 15-minute for ES, bro. If you look at ES, this thing is like barely moving, bro. Setup or not, bro. Like it dead ass just won't do anything. That's the thing that I need you guys to understand. Like sometimes, yes, there will be like perfect setups and everything, but if the market is dead ass not moving, how is the setup gonna work out? If he hops off, he's gonna shoot down. Dude, I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes. Team minus 5 minutes. If I don't see anything, if I don't see a pump or a dump in the next 5 minutes, I am off. There's no way I'm gonna be trading this shop. 5 minutes to go. Team minus 5 minutes, bro.
Dude, the first half of the year was fire. The second half of this year was just mid.
Dead ass, bro.
Bro, August mid, September.
Dude,
mid.
August was by far, I promise you, bro. I've had better days when I first started trading than I had last August or this August.
Dude, August was
The
disgusting.
most draining price action ever, bro.
Dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know. From January to like May, it was really good. And then once June hit, bro, like June was okay. July was okay.
No, bro. August, I promise you, bro. It was
August was.
I did us, dude. Remember when I texted you? I'm like, dude, I think I'm gonna quit trading,
Yeah.
bro. I did us wanted to quit trading, bro.
Dude, we weren't even like.
Bro, I was getting
Oh.
literally attacked for not being consistent. Like, you don't understand. Like, people were like, "Oh, Davis and longs, I'm gonna take shorts," and it will work out, bro.
Bro, David, you'd get taken out by literally one point on the
tick,
dot.
and it will keep playing out every single time, dude. I feel like for most of August, every single trade that I took, I was right on the bias, but the price action was so unstable that I would have to re-enter every single trade, dude. It got to the point, bro. I promise you, bro. Every time during the lives, I would put out my first entry. Everyone would say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna take this one. I'm gonna wait for the next one." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, real funny, like real good joke, dude." It would stop me out. It would give me the re-entry off the same exact entry, bro. Every single time, the same exact entry. I would take it, and it'll work out.
That's matter, bro.
Let's keep that in past. Yeah, bro. I do not want to talk about August, bro.
Now you know what pisses me off too? They're like, damn, what happened to the old Blastoise? What happened to the old Krabby? I'm like, bro, look at price. What are you talking about?
But yeah. They
It's
didn't
like,
do
it's like we want to lose money.
Yeah, dude. And I actually ended August green, and people were attacking me just because I wasn't consistent. Like, bro, I don't think people understand the concept of re-entering, bro. Like, I give out one entry, it's like barely a loss, and they're like, "Oh my god, dude, like, I'm done trading. I quit trading." Like, bro.
Bye.
No, that us. Bro, honest, bro. Bro, look at this. Dude, in August, I would always wait for your re-entry, and I made bank. Not dissing at all. I just thought that was funny. No, bro, like, I'm not mad about it, because I would do the same thing, bro. Dude, it got to the point, bro, where I learned the hard way, like, midway through August. I'm like, guys, I'm not, whatever setup I see from 9:30 till 10, I'm not going to take it. And then ever since then, that's exactly when I started up this streak right here. But surprisingly, bro, those underwear don't even look that bad. Plaza like some. Oh yeah, bro, Krabby, dude. Bro, you remember when I would like have like 700 people tuning into the streams, dude? After August, it got so bad that I was tuning like 300 people were tuning in. I lost 400 people.
I know.
Like I didn't lose them. I guess they just took a break from trading. Now I'm like slowly getting them back because now like what we had 590 yesterday or something. But bro, it's like I give out one or two bad trades and like it's like the whole world turns against me, bro.
Dude, I went from like 350 to like 150.
With the August price action.
Yeah, I think it was August.
Yep. Dude, I joined the day that your 55-day winning streak ended, and the day that my 55-day winning streak ended is when I went on the most horrific streak ever, bro. The August price action, bro. Never again. People don't understand quality information. I wish I could watch you both every day. I mean, dude, you can. I mean, I stream on YouTube, so you could also do that. Dude, how is it that like a minute before I get off, now the market wants to go up? Bro. I'm not even trying to take this, bro. I'm actually skip on the setup, bro. I just don't want to take it. But let me see how we go. Literally 40 seconds before I'm scheduled to get off. It wants to do something.
And we're pushing up. No, literally no retracement.
No,
oh
nothing.
My
it's just
God.
it's just a push up, bro.
Bro.
And how much you want to bet? We're gonna push up right now, and the next candle is gonna go right back down, bro. Watch.
I'm about to just shower and go eat.
Shower.
So David, you know,
We don't do that
when
here,
you don't
bro.
shower, you're more profitable.
I know. Yeah, shower. What is it talking about, bro?
Shower? Question mark. You guys don't shower?
But no. Should I have water stuck in my ear? Can't do it. Dude, I like, you know how like if you put like your palm to your ear, it, like pressurizes or something? I think that's the word. Like sucks something. I don't know. Just do that until it gets out. That's what I do. Dude, having water in your ear is so, even thinking about it, bro, it gets my eyes watery, bro. I hate it. It's like that really weird feeling, bro. No, not, it's like it like pressurizes. Like, you know, like when you put like, I don't know, bro. Whatever. Yeah, guys, no, bro. I'm getting off this shit, bro. Yo, stop making underwear on me, bro. That's not even me. Who even is that, bro? All right, guys. No. Seriously, though, bro. I'm going to get off and I'm going to come back later whenever we get something because I feel like the longer that I stay on, if we get even the slightest move into a direction, I feel like I'm going to FOMO and like force it out. And I am not trying to trade this market. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to get off. All right, guys. Okay. Wait. I'm not even going to look at the market. I know we're going to pump up. I know the second that I get off, we're going to pump up. I know it. But no, seriously, I'm going to get off, guys. I'm going to get off. No, wait. I'm not going to get off. Hold up, because we're actually pumping. It's like I know I'm not even going to take the setup because I don't even like the price that we have right now. Okay, I'm going to wait for this candle to go back red and then I'm going to get off. Just in case. Hold up. Bro, stuck here. Bro, baiting the market makers. Yo. I'm going to wait for this one specific candle right here to turn red and then I'm getting off. Just so I make sure that I'm not missing out on any pump. Come on, turn red. Any day now. Any day now. We're not even pumping. Turn rate is crazy, dude. I'm like I'm actually trying to get off, bro. Okay, there's the red. All right, guys, I'm actually off, bro. Peace out, Krabby, bro. Peace out, chat. I'll see you guys later, bro. Whenever we get a setup, bro, I'll be back on. All right, bro. All right, peace out, guys. Peace. And bro, watch the market pump. Just watch it. All right, guys, peace out. I'll be back on later. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Unfortunately, we weren't able to catch any trades today. The market did pump, but kind of without us. We didn't get any setups presented to us. So not much we could have done. Obviously, I'm not going to force the trade just because the market is going up. But yeah. All right, guys. Now, if you guys do want to get actually the PM session that I will be live trading on right now, or not right now, but like in an hour or so, I will be live in the PM session over in the premium. So if you guys do want to join for literally only $10, it is 80% off for the premium upgrade. So if you guys do want to join, here, let me kind of send this over in the chat here. Let me see. Use code 80 to apply 8%. Okay. So if you guys do want to join the premium for literally only $10, just click the link that I sent in the chat and use code 80, which I also sent in the chat. If you use code 80, which is 80, it will apply 80% off only the monthly upgrade, which will only make it $10. So if you guys do want to join for the price of a Big Mac meal from McDonald's, then you guys can definitely join for a month and, you know, try it out and see if you guys like it. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'm going to get off. I'm going to take a little bit of a break off the markets. We've been on for nearly 2 hours now, and we have yet to get any movement. So I'm going to get off and yeah. All right, guys. So other than that, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, if you guys do join the premium or if you guys are on RPs, I'll see you guys later if I see a setup. But if you guys are from YouTube, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.